What's up, everyone? Welcome back to my YouTube channel. If you guys are new here, my name is Jacqueline. I've been on YouTube for 3 years now. And before I get started, I would like everyone to like, comment, subscribe, and let's get into it. So, the first thing I like to do is use primer. Now, I use different types. Now, today I decided to do... Well, let me get this bag here so I can kind of show you guys. So, I am deciding that I am going to do this one. This is not one of my favorites, but I sure love using this one. So I can just get a little bit. About that much. And then I just kind of just do that all over this part of the... I just use about that much per side. I don't wear a lot of makeup in ways of like quantity, so I try not to use too much. I used to wear a lot when I was a kid. When I was, well, practically, I guess, when I was like 15. But I don't wear too much now. I've kind of gotten away with that. So I just use a little bit of makeup per. So I'll plug in my computer because it's about to die. But I will get my plug in. Give me a second. I saved the day, people. I got to my charger before my computer decided to like die on me. So I saved the day, people. So there's that. And then I will plug this in so you guys do not get disconnected. There you go. I saved the day. Okay, so I got primer on. Now the next one. So I got out either this fair beige one from Skin Tint or the essentially ageless one by Be Pure that I've showed in my other ones. I'm deciding on this one today, and actually have I have a primer to go with it, but I will add something actually else to it. So let's kind of look in here. Let's see. What could I use? Okay, I'm going to use this Lumi Glotion with it. I'm just going to add it to this to kind of put it together. So I am going to put it right along here. Like I said, I don't use too much. This is almost out. Oops. That was a little too much. Didn't realize I used so much. When I have too much, I normally just spread it around my face because didn't realize so much was coming out. And I put some kind of on my neck right here. And then, okay. There's that. I put on a little too much right there, but that's okay. The next thing I do is just add a little bit of this on each side. I don't use too much of this as well. My face has been really clear because I haven't worn so much. But which actually is a good thing because as a kid, I did not like having acne. I tell you, that was one of my lowlights. Okay, on each side. So yeah, I don't use terribly a lot. Just a little bit on each side. But my hair, since my hair's short, my hair's kind of poofy and curly, so it's kind of gets in the way, but we can deal with that. So I just normally I sometimes use my hands to blend, but sometimes I like to use a beauty blender. But that actually might be the best option because my hands are like, oh, I might have used a little too much. It's easily done. Don't get me wrong, it can be easily done. With using too much of each thing. But I'm going to try to blend it like this and then use the beauty blender so I can kind of get everything evened out. Now my hands are all messy from that. Okay, let's get the beauty blender because this is quite a mess right now, folks. I'm having a dysfunction here. I got too much of everything on me. Okay, so let me get to a beauty blender. Let me see if I can get to one even. Might have to go into my other stash of makeup. I tell you, I have a lot. When I tell you I have a lot, I don't just have like one case, like makeup case of it. I have like tons. So yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Okay. So this is a save the day because I used way too much of each. But let's kind of work through this. And I got some in my hair. Okay, that is it for that. I've gotten all of it blended out. So let's go on to the next thing. Okay. Now, I would either do contour, blush, or highlighter. I don't do all three. Sometimes I do blush and highlighter, but sometimes I like to just stick with one. Because like I said, I don't like a lot on my face. Unless if it's like for a special occasion or church, but okay. I think I'll do highlighter today. So I'll just do a little bit on the cheekbone. And then the next thing I like to do is put on something on the lips. So let's kind of look at what we have here. So, either let's see. Either I would go with something like a lip oil, a lip gloss or a lipstick, but it kind of depends on my day. But let's do lip oil today because that's actually my favorite. So let's do that, folks. Lip oil. Let's go. Okay, so I just use a little bit. I don't use too much. Through my life, there was a lot of things that fluctuated, but some things changed. Like I used to like different types of scents, and I used to like different kind of like lip brands and that kind of stuff. And LA Colors was actually one of them that I had a lot of when I was like 15, 16. But it's kind of changed a little since then because I've kind of had to change up my game a bit and change my makeup routines because some of the makeup that I was using when I was that age, I turned out to be not too good for my skin. So I kind of had to switch up things a little bit to not have that irritation anymore. But I really, really have enjoyed using both this one, this e.l.f. Hydrating Face Primer, and this Blemish Control one, moisturizer. I've really enjoyed both. You can get this one at a Dollar General or whatever store, and I got this at Dollar Tree. And who would think somewhere like Dollar Tree would have something like this? But it has all that in it, so it really helps, and it's also cruelty free. So that's one plus. It's a daily morning and night one, so I have used this one a lot. But I do like blend it with like bronzing drops just so it doesn't feel so dark. Because there was one time actually I tried using bronzing drops without this, and it was way too dark. And so I had to wash my face all off, and then I had to use this, and this worked a lot better. Plus, it's moisturizing too. And I even like to use these like Magic Root cover-ups. Now I have like several like I have like this medium brown one, I have this red one, and then I have another medium brown, and I got them all at Dollar General, as you can see, it's right there. But yeah, I really like using these, and there's even like I can't get to it, but there's like this package. It's kind of long, but it's about that long down, and then about that long. And it's kind of like a refreshing ends shampoo kind of coloring packaging. So it's something I've loved to use too. Although, I've dyed my hair so much that it was significantly darker before what I have here. And I bleached it once, and it just it looked a lot different, I will say that. But I really enjoyed using it, and it was a must, and it's still a must. So if you guys really want to bleach your hair, that's okay, but that felt so different. So, there's probably brands that don't have like really bad smell to it with bleach. There's actually one at Dollar General that I found, but that was only a one-time thing, maybe. I don't know. So, that's why I used it. If it had ammonia in it, no, I would not use it whatsoever. Because I had a huge headache like the last time I like used it, and oh my gosh, it was terrible. And I had to open windows because of all the stinky smell, the ammonia and stuff. But anyways, the next thing and last thing I'm gonna do in this live stream is this coconut hibiscus body ecology fragrance mist. It's with coconut and blooming hibiscus, and I've been really, really into coconut smells and vanilla smells lately. So let's give this a shot. I try not to put on too much. My other thing I like, which I'm not going to use in this live stream, but something I do like is this one. Lavender and honey French lavender and honey. I absolutely love that. But I don't always use it, as you can probably see, although it's hard to see, but I've used about that much, but you know. All right, well, I'm going to let you guys go, and I will see you guys later. Have a good day. Bye-bye. And stay tuned for more.